Dear students, see the next one from motion in a straight line, average speed and average velocity. So see that average speed, okay, it's a very simple derivation. I'm going to explain with the simple derivation. The first one, the average speed. So average speed, generally formula average speed is nothing but that is a total distance covered divided by total time taken. Okay. So average speed is equal to total distance traveled divided by total time taken. So by using this idea, okay, I'm going to solve one small derivation. Okay. Say for example, here actually the two cases are there. It is like a case 1. See that if a particle travels at a distance s1, s2 and s3 etc. with the speed v1, v2, v3 like that is going separately. Okay, so for example, this is the road. Okay, maybe this is s1 distance. Okay, this is s2 distance. Then this is s3 distance. Okay, uneven distance. Okay, s1, s2, s3 is different distance. Okay, and then here the different speed. It's a v1 speed. This gap. The next gap is covered with v2 speed. Next gap is covered with v3 speed. So in this situation, then how to find the average speed? Okay. So for example, it is a position, it is B position, it is B position, it is a D position. So A to B some different distance with some different speed. Like that from B to C also vary, C to B to C vary, C to D also vary. So here we can write the average speed, total distance divided total time taken. So generally the speed, okay, that is V, okay, the distance is S, then divided by time is T. But I didn't mention any time here. So simply I can write this total distance means what? S1 distance, S2 distance, S3 distance. So I want to add all the distance, like that is going, etc. So S1 plus S2 plus S3, etc. Divide by time. So the time, how we can write like time factor. So time is equal to, okay, the distance divided by the speed. Okay. Okay. So we can write instead of time I can write speed divided distance divided by speed. So distance is what? S1 divided by V1 speed. Like that S2 divided by V2 speed. S3 divided by V. Actually what will come? S1 plus S2 plus S3 divided by T1 plus T2 plus T3. T value only I can write as S1 divided by V1 plus S2 divided by V3 and T3 is S3 divided by V3 etc. Okay, this is the common idea. Suppose here let's say take for our convenient only 3 distances are there. Only 3 distance. S1 distance, S2 distance, S3 distance. 3 distance. So in that cases also, if equal distance means what happens? Okay, equal distance. For example, like this. Here to here S1, here to here S2, here to here S3. So S1, then S2, then S3. This 3 distance. Okay. So it is like equal distance but unequal speed. This is our idea. So average in this situation I can write. So S1, S2, S3 is equal. So S plus S plus S, that is 3S. Divide by again S divided by V1 plus S divided by V2 plus S divided by V3. So here S value is common, let's take outside. Here S value cancel. So the remaining is what? 3 is in the numerator. Denominator 1 by V1 plus 1 by V2 plus 1 by V3 is there. Then how we can write the LCM? Then V1, V2, V3. Here V1 is there, so which is not there? V2 and V3 is there. So like that. Next one V2 is there, which is not there? V1, V3 is not there. Next V3, which is not there? V1 and V2 is not there. That's all. So this is the whole divided by this value. So V1, V2 is 3 is moving the numerator. So 3 V1, V2, V3 divided by. So okay, the same thing only I will arrange easily. Actually V1, V2, V3. So V1 into V2, next V2 into V3, next V3 into V1. See that? V1 V2 plus V2 V3 plus V3 V1. Okay, so this is the formula for what is that? Average speed. Okay, this is for 3 distance. Suppose 2 distance is what happened. 2 distance. So that average speed is equal to like that. 2s divided by s into 1 by v1 plus 1 by v2 1 is there. Again s is common, s will be cancelled. So the remaining is what? 2 divided by cross multiplication v1 plus v2 the whole divided by v1 v2. It is simple. So v1 v2 is moving numerator. So 2 v1 v2 divided by v1 plus v2. Okay. Yes. So what we learn finally? So if you observe this formula and then the here you can learn that is average speed is harmonic mean of individual field. This is harmonic mean. Okay. This is harmonic mean. Okay. Not ordinary mean. Ordinary means how it will come. 2 velocity means how we can write average velocity is equal to v1 plus v2 divided by 2. This is normally average velocity. But not like this. For different distance covered with a different speed means that average speed is equal to harmonic mean of individual speed. Okay. So I hope that is case number 1 is understood. Case 2. If a particle travels with the speed v1, v2, v3 etc. during the time interval t1, t2, t3 etc. some situation is given. Okay. So now here we taken as the time interval should be the equal for every covering distance. The time should be the equal. Like that we take. So that means what? It is equal time taken and unequal speed. But previous case 1, you remember case 1. Okay, case 1. The speed should be equal. S1, S2. S3, this speed, the distance is equal. I taken as S, S and S. It is the case 1. But now, unequal time taken. That is equal time taken but unequal speed. Okay. So this covering distance, covering time is the same t. Here also same t, same t. So distance should be the vary because here unequal speed. So here v1 speed, here v2 speed, here v3 speed. Same time. Say for example 1 minute time. 1 minute time 50 km speed. Next 1 minute time 2 km speed. So the speed will be changed. So distance also will be changed. So S1, S2 and S3. Okay, so the previous case 1 speed is, the distance is equal, but the case 2 is taking time is equal as well as unequal speed. So in this situation, now we can write average speed is equal to total distance divided by total time. So distance usually S divided by time. So S is nothing but S1 plus S2 plus S3 and S4. Like that. You know, speed is equal to distance divided by time. Distance is equal to speed into time. So v1 t1 instead of s1, v1 t1 next instead of s2, v2 t2 instead of s3, v3 t3 plus up to etc. That is up to v and tn. Then divide by time taken. Total time taken. Time taken what? T1 plus t2 plus t3 etc. But in this case, we know time should be the equal interval of time. So t plus t up to n times t or tn. Okay. The time is equal, so I can write as instead of t1 that is t, t2 is t, t3 also t, tn also t. Okay. So now I can write here t is common. See that t is common. So t is taken outside. Then divide by t plus t up to n times t. So n times t. So t will be the cancel. So the remaining term v1 plus v2 plus v3 to vn divided by n. Okay. This is like an normally average velocity calculation method. Okay, two velocity means v1 plus v2 plus v by 2. Okay, the equations of motion also, by using the average velocity, we calculated some derivations. S is equal to ut plus half at square and v square equal to u square plus 2as. You remember the derivation, basic method. Okay, so if it is two velocity will come, means what will come? v1 plus v2 divided by 2. Three velocity means v1 plus v2 plus v3 divided by 3. Up to n velocity will come v1 plus v2 plus v3 up to n velocity, so divide by n. Okay, it is like algebraic method. Okay, so we can say that the average speed is equal to the arithmetic mean of the individual speed. So simply we can say that this arithmetic mean method. But in the case one is, okay, that is harmonic method, harmonic mean method. Case 1 is harmonic mean method, case 2 is arithmetic mean method. In that case 1, which is equal, distance is considered as equal. Okay, but in the case 2, the time factor is considered as equal. Okay, right. Okay, students, I hope you understood the case 1 and the case 2. Then one more thing, see that average speed is equal to arithmetic mean of individual speed, or otherwise another name, the average of the individual speed. Simply, normally called it average. That only they mention. So simply, the case 1 is, that is harmonic mean method, case 1. Case 2 is arithmetic mean method. Okay, sometimes derivation asks specifically, okay, derive arithmetic mean method, derive average speed, arithmetic mean method, or derive the average speed, harmonic mean method, like that. Okay.